Hi, this is Megan and welcome to my Summer Joy Flow. For this flow, I would suggest having 2 blocks and a strap nearby. They are completely optional. I don't have them in the video because I filmed it in the middle of Canada. I've also got a playlist that goes along with the flow, so feel free to pop that on and enjoy.
All right, let's get started by standing in Tadasana, in mountain pose. We are going to start out by centering ourselves, so feel free to close your eyes and just feel where your body exists in space. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Continue breathing in and out of the nose using Ujjayi breath if you prefer as we do this body scan. I'm going to offer some alternative pranayama, alternative poses. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore it. If you don't want to do it, just ignore it. This is your practice, your time, and I can't see you anyway, so feel free to adjust this practice and listen to your body. So let's start focusing on our body. We'll start with the toes and the feet. Now, where are you leaning right now? Is your weight on the balls of the feet, the heels, on one foot or the other? Adjust your stance so that there's equal weight on all 4 corners of the feet, the 2 corners of the balls of the feet, the 2 corners of the heels, all equal weight. We're going to lift the toes as we inhale. Exhale, release them, spread them wide apart. Feel the ground underneath your feet just for a moment. We're going to move up through the calves to the knees, slightly lifting them by flexing the quads. Put your hands on your quads for a minute. Moving up, our hips are parallel to the front edge of the mat, pointing forward. Core is tight, using the bandhas if they're in your practice. Chest proud, lungs supplying you with the pranayama, that life force that will move you through this practice. And our shoulders are down and back. Let's inhale and lift the shoulders up to the ears for a moment. Exhale, release them down the back. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, move them back. Continue to scan upward. The crown of your head is parallel to the ground, looking forward, eyes shut if you prefer. We're going to lift the arms in a slow, deep inhale. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and gently banana yourself over to the right. Feeling the stretch throughout your left side, that long line of energy from your left foot up to your left hand. Inhale, we're going to reach back up to center and switch sides. Left hand grabbing the right wrist and bananaing over to the left. Enjoying this stretch, really feeling this stretch. We're going to do a lot with the sides today. Inhale up and exhale. You're going to bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer hands, right at the center of your heart. Do a round of deep, slow breath on your own time. Feel free to set an intention before we start flowing. It could be a word, it could be a phrase that motivates you. I like to make my post-yoga kombucha my intention sometimes, so feel free to make it yours. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. We're beginning with half sun salutations to wake up and start flowing. We're going to inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute, stretching our arms toward the sky once again. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the hips, and leading with the hips, we're going to forward fold, Uttanasana. When we reach this pose, we want the crown of your head pointing toward the ground, bending your knees as necessary so that you can plant your hands on the ground. We want our chest to be toward our knees with a long, straight spine. We're going to do a round of breath here. Inhaling, extending the spine. Exhaling, folding deeper, chest toward the knees and the shins. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. You want to keep the spine straight and long, bringing the shoulders toward the butt toward the back of your space. Feeling the connection between your hands and your shins or the ground. Just don't lock your knees here. Inhaling. And exhaling, folding again into Uttanasana. Inhale, reach all the way up, Ardha Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, palms facing forward, doing a quick little body scan like we did earlier. We're going to do another round, matching our breath to our movement. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana, upward salute, feeling the line of energy throughout the body. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, line of energy from the head to the butt. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, Tadasana. Wonderful posture. Looking good. So we're going to add on to this, do a full sun salutation A. Feel free to come back to your intention at any time during this flow. We're going to inhale, Ardha Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, extend that spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, plant the hands, and we're heading to plank pose. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, so feel free to lower the knees if that makes you feel more comfortable. We're going to bring our feet to the back of the mat, hands under the shoulders with the fingers spread wide apart, pressing out through the knuckles of the hands to take pressure off of the wrists. Again, we're going to keep focusing on that straight line of energy, this time from the head all the way to the heels. Enjoying the nice, tight feeling of that core working in that middle of that line. We're going to just breathe here. Feel free to breathe at your own pace. And after your next exhale, you're going to release by gluing the elbows to the side of the rib cage and lowering all the way down to the belly. On our next inhale, you're going to do baby cobra, untucking the toes, pressing them to the mat and lifting the knees. We're going to bring the shoulders down the back, keeping the elbows glued to your side and lifting the head and shoulders slowly. You're going to point your drishti, or your gaze, to the top of your mat, looking at where the mat and the earth meet. Inhaling here, shoulders down the back. Exhale, release the shoulders and the head to the floor. Tuck the toes, push yourself back into plank, and you're going to roll the bum up and back to downward facing dog. Let's do another body scan here. We're going to press out of the knuckles again. Head is relaxed, shoulders away from the ears. If you're like me and you have some hyperextension issues, gently lift the shoulders away from the armpits. You're going to press the chest toward your legs. Feel free to bend the knees, walk out the feet, whatever feels nice. You're going to point the butt up and back throughout this pose and do 3 rounds of breath on your own time. After your last exhale, you're going to inhale, walk the feet back to the hands and extend the body as you halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach up with joy to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do that one more time, matching the breath to your movement. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, Uttanasana, pointing the crown of the head toward the ground, butt lifting toward the sky. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, plant the hand, head back to plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down all the way or halfway if upward dog is in your practice. Inhale, back bend of your choice, baby cobra if you're following along, or upward facing dog. Exhale, release and head to downward facing dog. Now that plank to the back bend to the downward facing dog is your vinyasa. I will be offering them throughout the class. Feel free to skip them. Feel free to change up the back bend depending on how you feel. Just enjoy the practice. And if you want to do a more advanced version of this pose, smile. You're going to inhale here in downward dog. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, walk your hands to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Now it's time to add some twists into this flow. We're going to inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, twist to the right with your arms in a T. Really long line of energy between your two hands. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, twist over to the left, looking back toward your back hand if that's comfortable. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold and head back to plank pose. Take your vinyasa and head to downward facing dog. When you're at downward facing dog, you're going to inhale, lift the right leg up toward the sky, leading with the heel. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and plant the foot between your hands. Focus on your left hand, pushing through the knuckles. And on your inhale, you're going to go into easy twist, reaching the right arm up to the sky. You want to focus on opening the chest here, opening the heart chakra as you twist through the belly. You're going to look toward your right hand if that's comfy for you. If not, you can look straight ahead. Inhaling here. Exhale, plant the hand and step your foot back to take your vinyasa, a one-legged vinyasa if that's in your practice. When you reach downward dog, we want to switch sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot between the hands. Secure that right hand and inhale, reaching toward the sky with the left hand. Pushing those right knuckles down, stretching toward the sky with the left. Inhale, one last stretch. Exhale, plant the hand and move through your vinyasa. When you get to downward dog, take one more exhale. Inhale, walk to halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. We're going to go through that sun salutation again, but with something a little different. Let's get started. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, lengthen the spine. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head pointing towards me. Exhale, plant the hands, head back into your plank pose. Take a deep, slow inhale here and head through your vinyasa. meeting in downward facing dog. On your next inhale, you're going to lift the right leg toward the sky, and exhale, curl the right knee into your right elbow. Inhale, lift the leg back up. Exhale, curl the right knee into your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist the right knee to your left elbow, keeping that core nice and strong. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl the knee in and plant your foot between your hands. Now keep your feet secure where they are. On our inhale, we're going to rise up to crescent lunge, arms by the ears. You're going to keep your shoulders down the back here, proper posture as if you were standing in Tadasana. Your legs are a little bit different, but we still want to keep those hips even and pointing forward. For most people, that requires shifting your right hip back slightly and bringing your left hip forward. I always like to picture my inner thighs kind of squeezing towards each other, almost zippering the top of your legs together. It's not exactly the prettiest picture, but it helps to keep that core strong and that base secure. Want to make sure that the top knee is directly over your ankle and your legs are strong and supporting you. Do one inhale here, lengthen the torso. Exhale, twist over to the right. If you want to twist a little further, bring the belly button in toward the back of the spine. Kind of squeeze the stomach in a little bit. You can twist a little more. Your arms are at a T, but with the shoulders still down the back and your fingertips stretching in either direction. On your next inhale, reach back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands on either side of your foot and step back into your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Time to switch sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Gently, don't get a bloody nose, please. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the foot between your hands and head into high crescent lunge. Indulge here in 2 slow, calm rounds of breath and remind yourself of your intention. When you're ready, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist over. You are calm, strong, and you are all wrung out now. Inhale, reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands and flow through your vinyasa. You are in downward dog. Inhale, bring the feet up to the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, lengthen the spine, tush up. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, hands by the side. Time to put it all together now, flowing with your breath. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, crown of the head pointing toward the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, go through your vinyasa. All right, we've done this before. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose gently. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to left elbow, squeezing in that core. Inhale up. Exhale, plant the foot and reach up into crescent lunge like the gorgeous statue that you are. Remember to breathe calmly and slowly here. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, and on your exhale, twisting over to the right. Shoulders down, fingertips stretching wide. On your next inhale, you're going to drop the right hand to the back of the knee and lift up with the left, looking up if that's comfortable for you. Keep those inner thighs squeezing in and zippered up. On your next exhale, cartwheel your left hand down underneath your left shoulder and reach up with your right. Easy twist. Look at that. We are back to where we once were. Inhale, enjoy that stretch of the torso, opening of the heart chakra. Exhale, plant your hand and move through your vinyasa. Other side time. When you're ready, inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale up to crescent lunge. Still gorgeous, still strong, still statuesque. Inhale, lengthen the spine here. And exhale, twist over to the left. When you're ready, inhale, drop the left hand to the back of the knee, reaching up with the right arm. One more inhale here, stretching out that beautiful line of energy between your fingertips. Exhale, cartwheel the right hand down, reaching up with the left. Easy twist. Feel that nice stretch in your booty. Inhale to indulge in that last big stretch. And exhale, plant the hand, flow through your vinyasa. Feel free to take a child's pose when you hit downward facing dog. And enjoy this child's pose with the hips reaching toward the ground, the arms extending in front of you with a block under your forehead if you need it. And just breathe here for a moment. In fact, everyone, head down into child's pose. We've done some high crescent lunges. It's time to move through some lower lunges and stretch it out. Come up to a tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees under your hips. Feel free to move through some cat-cows, move your hips for a few breaths, maybe dance if you've got a playlist on and the song is great. When you're ready, inhale, shoot the right leg back. Exhale, curl the knee into your nose and plant your foot between your hands. We're going to, in a low crescent lunge, we're going to keep our hands toward the ground. Keep your blocks nearby. Want to flow through this lunge, taking some time to move the hips and the knees back and forth over your legs. When you're ready, we're going to make our way into half splits. You're going to untuck the toes of the back foot. You want to scooch the front foot forward, gliding the hips back until the front leg is straight, flexing the foot upward. The heel is the only thing on the ground. Now, if your hip is behind your knee, scooch that front foot even more forward. We want the hip directly above that back knee. And use the blocks under your hands if necessary. I always do. This is an intense hamstring stretch, much like the forward fold. And like the forward fold, it's not about touching your toes. It's about lengthening the spine and folding chest towards the shin. Like our crescent lunge, we want the hips even and close. That will prep you for the best full split later on in your practice, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know where you're at. You're going to breathe here. Continue to lengthen the spine on the inhale, folding over on the exhale. On your next inhale, release the pose, bending the knee over the ankle. We're going to head back to tabletop position. It's time to switch sides. Your inhale, left leg shoots back. Inhale, curl that knee in and plant the foot between the hands. Flow through this stretch for a couple rounds of breath. And when you're ready, untuck the toes and move into half splits on this side. These sides may feel different. Things might be strange, but that is just how bodies work. No judgment, no criticism of your either sides. Just notice the difference between these sides and then move on to focusing on the next breath, your intention, whatever will get you through this pose and stretch. On your next inhale, release the stretch and head back into tabletop position. Now, gracefully, you are going to sit on your butt and extend your legs in front of you. Going to flex the feet and move into staff pose, Dandasana. This pose, I like to use this pose to motivate me to feel very powerful, statuesque, like the crescent lunge. What you want to do is place your hands on either side of your bum and push up. Still, the shoulders are going to be coming down the back. The front of your body is going to be nice and straight, feeling proud, feeling strong. Your legs feeling strong as well. Again, your feet are flexed. Indulge in a few calm, slow breaths here. This pose seems easy, but I can tell you it's not. So it's okay if you're struggling a little bit here. I usually do during this pose. On your next inhale, reach your arms all the way up. We're going to come into a seated forward fold, but we are not going to make contact with our feet. So don't worry if you can't touch your toes. What we're going to do here, going to inhale, shoulders down the back, lengthen the spine, and exhale, start to fold over your legs. Again, we're not making contact here. You really just want to focus on that lengthened spine. Your arms might not go very far, but that's okay. You really just want to feel that stretch in your legs. Continue to breathe deeply, calmly. Do one more inhale here, lengthening the spine. Exhale, continue to fold over the legs. Let's do one more inhale. And on your exhale, you can bend your knees if you'd like. We are going to go into a forward fold where you are grabbing your feet, your thighs, your calves, whatever you got. And just enjoying this fold here. Breathing calmly, coming back to your intention. On your next exhale, start to bring yourself back up to a seated position, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then slowly make your way down onto your back. Going to do a few more stretches here. When you're ready, take your feet and place them on the ground, soles of your feet on the ground so that your legs are bended. Take your left leg and bring it to a figure 4, placing your ankle right below your right knee. Foot is flexed to protect the knee here. And we want to keep our hips as open, so gently just open the knee. You don't want to do anything that's uncomfortable, so please be gentle with yourself during this stretch. Take your hands and start to wrap them around your bended knee, your bended leg, and start to hug your right leg into your chest here. You can use your elbow to open up that left knee, but only if you are looking for an extra stretch. This is a juicy reclined pigeon stretch, so enjoy it. Take one more inhale here. And on your exhale, you want to twist your legs toward the right until your left foot hits the ground. You want your knee on the ground as well. Take your arms and goalpost them on either side of you. Look toward your left hand if that's comfortable. I'm going to do a few more twists in this flow. Breathing calmly, gently, coming back to your intention. Inhale, shift your legs back to center and plant both soles of the feet on the ground. We're going to do the other side. So inhale, figure 4 your right leg so that the ankle is below your left knee. Flex the right foot and hug your left leg into your chest. I'm going to flex both feet to protect your beautiful, lovely, very helpful knees. Enjoy the release of tension throughout the hips during this reclined pigeon stretch. This is a great stretch if you have sciatica pain. This is also a great stretch if one day you'd like to put your foot behind your head. That is a journey from now. Right now, you are doing enough. Take one more inhale here. We're going to twist over to the left, stamping gently the right foot on the ground. Goalpost your hands and look over the right shoulder if that's comfortable. Enjoy this stretch. When you're ready, unwind and plant both of the soles of your feet on your mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze here. And then keeping your strap nearby, if you have one, start to lift the legs up toward the ceiling, leading with the heels. If your legs are not straight, you are still a wonderful, beautiful person. If you want to use the strap, just place the strap around the soles of your feet and then hold on with both hands. You want to keep the shoulders still on the ground. Again, you might still have to bend your knees, and that's okay. What matters is that you are pressing the heels up toward the ceiling and getting a nice, gentle stretch through the legs. Continue to breathe here. Now, when you're ready, release the strap from your hands and slowly, gently bring your legs down so that they're stretching out in front of you on the ground. If there are any poses or any stretches that you'd like to do before we head into our final relaxation, please do them now. Remember, this is your practice. If your body is asking for something, give it gratitude and give it the pose that it is asking for. You have done a wonderful job with your body today, just coming on to the mat. As we enter the final relaxation, release any judgments or criticism for what did or did not happen during this flow. Your final relaxation is about just that, relaxing, because you deserve it. Please stay in this final relaxation pose, your Savasana, for as long as you need. I thank you so much for watching this video and practicing with me. Thank you so much, and don't forget to thank yourself for what you've done today. The light in me honors the light in you, and the teacher in me honors and bows to the teacher in you and to the teacher in all things. Namaste. Thank you very much.